Greeting to you all from our studio in the central of Jakarta. Welcome to House News. Recent updates coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia will be presented in today's episode. Let's start our program with a headline. The Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation, or BKSAP of the House, actively encourages more youth engagement and participation in Parliament. The boycott list has been doing the rounds on Indonesian social media for weeks, naming more than 100 brands that are claimed to be affiliated with Israel. At the 147th Interparliamentary Union Assembly, the House highlighted the challenges in achieving sustainable development goals, emphasizing food security. The Financial Services Authority, through the Illegal Financial Activity Eradication Task Force, has stopped thousands of online loans in 2023. The rupiah exchange rate against the US dollar continues to weaken throughout October 2023. The famine striking Amumaya Hukimo District, Highland, Papua. The disaster is likely caused by crop failures induced by extreme weather experienced by the area. As global outrage continues to mount over Israel's attack on the Gaza Strip, a unique wave of support for Palestine has emerged in the popular kids video game Roblox. Permit us to take you on a wonderful journey to explore the Lego Museum in Prague, which contains collections of awesome toys. More than just entertainment, Indonesian traditional children's game holds special meanings, traditions, and origins associated with each of their respective cultures. The Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House hopes to increase young parliamentarians by promoting a 20% representation quota within the Indonesian Parliament.
At the 147 Interparliamentary Union Assembly in Luanda, Angola, Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Putu Supatmarudana, encourages parliaments around the world to enhance the commitment to engaging women and youth in parliaments. Putu emphasized Indonesia has the potential for increasing youth involvement in politics based on the fact that more than 50% of Indonesia's population is composed of young people. The involvement of women and youth in politics is important to create gender-friendly and youth-oriented policies.
Perlunya ada akselerasi yang lebih tinggi ataupun afirmasi yang lebih komprehensif, misalkan 30% posisi afirmasi untuk perempuan, di 30% itu ditambahkan lagi 20% untuk afirmasi youth atau young parliamentarian atau anak muda, sehingga komposisi afirmasi 50% adalah 30% untuk perempuan, 20% untuk anak muda. Jadi jika juga dilihat secara demografi, penduduk kita di Indonesia maupun di berbagai negara berkembang, justru posisi penduduk generasi milenial, anak muda itu melebihi dari 50%, sehingga representasi ini tidak cukup hanya menjadi dalam tahap pencalonan, tapi diharapkan kehadirannya nanti di dunia parlemen.
Currently, Indonesia has implemented a policy ensuring 30% women's representations in parliament. Additionally, Putu Supatma also promoted similar policy for young people, including providing them with training and support related to the political process. From Luanda, Angola, Alfat Rizky, TVR Parlemen reports.
The movement to boycott Israeli product is gaining momentum on social media in Indonesia. The chairperson of BKSAP of the House believes this campaign is a form of Indonesian support for Palestine.
The chairperson of the Committee for Interparliamentary Cooperation of the House, Fadlizon, mentions the boycott movement is a way to demonstrate solidarity against Israeli operation in Gaza. The boycott is hoped to hit Israel economically.
Saya kira kalau kita mempunyai kepedulian terhadap Palestina, seruan untuk memboikot produk-produk Israel itu sangat masuk akal. Dan saya kira itu seharusnya kita lakukan. Dengan tidak membeli produk-produk Israel, kita membantu atau menolak kekejaman Israel atas Palestina.
Meanwhile, member of Commission 8 of the House, Muhammad Hidayat Nur Wahid, strongly condemns Israel's occupation of Palestine. Therefore, boycotting Israel products and products affiliated with Israel is expected to affect the Israeli economy.
Nah, saya yakin juga sama kalau kemudian warga dunia kemudian melakukan pemboikotan terhadap produk-produk yang dibuat oleh Israel, termasuk yang dibuat di tanah-tanah penjajahan Israel, ataupun produk-produk dunia yang mendukung kejahatan Israel, saya kira sudah sangat sewajarnya kalau itu bisa dilakukan agar dukungan Israel yang salah satu di antaranya melalui dukungan ekonomi itu bisa terkoreksi, agar beragam perusahaan internasional yang mendukung Israel itu mereka tahu bahwa dukungan mereka ternyata dipergunakan bukan untuk kemanusiaan tapi justru untuk menghancurkan kemanusiaan.
Oke, Zulindra and Bondan, TV Parlemen report.
The House encourages international cooperation to address food security issues, as ongoing conflict in many parts of the world have significant impact on the stability on food supplies.
At the 147th Interparliamentary Union Assembly, the Vice Chairperson of BKSAP of the House pointed out many countries, including Indonesia, are currently having difficulties in achieving sustainable development goals. The main struggle is related to food security, which is mainly due to conflicts like the ones in Ukraine, Russia, and Israel-Palestine. Putu explained the challenge in maintaining food security is not only about the quantity, but also concerns the nutritional quality of food. Children in several countries still struggle to access quality and nutritious food. Therefore, global collaboration is needed to find solutions to food-related issues.
Konflik juga kita juga sampaikan bahwa itu juga menghambat daripada akses suplai makanan atau food security. Forum ini harus segera juga mengambil posisi strategis dalam mengawal kemanusiaan untuk terus mendorong agar masyarakat yang khususnya perempuan dan anak-anak memiliki akses yang penuh terhadap makanan bernutrisi, terhadap air. Di Palestina juga mengalami tantangan ini, tentu kita mendorong melalui standing committee dan bagaimana semua negara bersama-sama untuk membantu masyarakat Palestina yang tentu dalam permasalahan untuk mendapatkan akses terhadap makanan, air, kesehatan, dan lainnya.
Furthermore, Putu stated all Indonesian delegation is committed to finding solutions to address the challenges of the SDGs. The delegate also urged the government to make more efforts on achieving the 17 goals of SDGs by 2030. From Luanda, Angola, Alfat Rizky, TVR Parlemen reports.
We're gonna have our first break, but when we return, we have more news for you. Stay tuned to House News. The rise of illegal online loan is concerning and has even led to suicide cases. Therefore, it's important to be cautious when considering offers from illegal online lenders.
Member of Commission 11 of the House, Mustafa, states there are still many Indonesian citizens who are not well informed about the payment systems and interest rates of online loans. As a result, they may not be aware of the methods used by illegal online lenders. Therefore, Mustafa encourages the public to seek information and learn the types of legal and illegal online loans by checking through the context provided by the Financial Services Authority or OJK. Thus, people can avoid the trap of illegal online loans.
Apa sih ciri-ciri pinjaman online yang ilegal itu? Dan bagaimana sih peran otoritas sebagai pengawas, bahwa peran daripada OJK? Sebenarnya sekarang ini kami sudah mulai mensosialisasi ketika saat kita reses, ketika setiap kita adakan pertemuan-pertemuan kepada masyarakat dengan cara yang paling mudah, bagaimana untuk melihat masyarakat ini pinjaman online yang legal. Pinjaman online yang legal ini kita bisa cek dengan nomor kode 081 157 157 157. Nanti WhatsApp lewat itu hanya berapa detik sudah ada jawaban. Yang ditanya lembaga apa.
Additionally, Mustafa says the interest rates for online loans are still too high, even though they have been reduced from 0.8 to 0.4% per day. Moreover, the regulation regarding online loan platforms are not strict and firm enough. Mario, TVR Parlemen reports.
Commission 11 of the House urges the Financial System Stability Committee to prepare mitigation measures addressing the weakening of the rupiah exchange rate against the US dollar.
Member of Commission 11 of the House, Putri Aneta Komarudin, encourages Bank Indonesia to regulate the increase of the benchmark interest rate. Putri Aneta hopes the bank could maintain coordination with the Ministry of Finance, the Financial Services Authority, and the Deposit Insurance Agency to anticipate rupiah exchange rate against US dollar. The fluctuation of the currency is predicted to give impact to industry and trade sector.
Kita juga tetap berkoordinasi dengan Bank Indonesia, terutama terkait dengan kebijakan kenaikan suku bunga acuan ini. Saya sebagai seorang anggota Komisi 11 tentu sangat setuju sebenarnya terkait dengan ini, karena memang Bank Indonesia perlu merespon untuk kenaikan penguatan harga dolar yang imbasnya juga tentu kepada sektor perdagangan kita gitu. Jadi yang kemarin kita titik beratkan kepada Bank Indonesia adalah Bank Indonesia bersama dengan Kementerian Keuangan, Otoritas Jasa Keuangan dan LPS yang tergabung dalam Komite Stabilitas Sistem Keuangan harus terus berkoordinasi supaya penguatan dari harga dolar ini tidak semakin berdampak kepada sektor industri kita.
Furthermore, Putri Aneta adds to achieve the government's target of industrial downstreaming and strengthening the financial sector, it is hoped Bank Indonesia can support MSMEs, especially those producing import replacement commodities like soybeans as raw materials for tofu and tempe. Thus, it can reduce import and stabilize the Indonesian economy. Ferdian and Bondan, TV Parlemen, report.
Commission 9 of the House is deeply concerned about the hunger situation in Yahukimo, Papua. A months-long famine in Papua Highland has killed at least 23 residents.
Member of Commission 9 of the House, Neti Prasetyani, urges the government to immediately address famine disaster in Yakuhimo Regency, Papua. She also forces the government to provide disaster mitigation and plan for long-term solutions to avoid similar disasters from happening in the region in the future. Furthermore, Neti hopes the government respond to the famine situation through disaster budgeting. She explains disasters can take various forms, not just natural ones. The government should be prepared to respond effectively to all types of crises, including those with social and food-related causes.
Saya terus terang kecewa kepada pemerintah jika kemudian sangat lambat ya meresponnya. Kenapa? Karena kalau kita bicara tentang bencana kelaparan, sudah pasti ini akan berdampak pada capaian indikator pembangunan ketahanan kesehatan kita. Apalagi pemerintah selama ini menggembar-gemborkan akan menurunkan stunting dari 21% ke 14% ya pada akhir pemerintahan Pak Presiden Jokowi. Sampai kemudian ada Perpres nomor 72 tahun 2021 menunjuk BKKBN sebagai ketua percepatan penurunan stunting nasional. Kemudian berikutnya membuat sejumlah program yang sifatnya konvergen dan anggarannya disebar ke 19 kementerian dan lembaga. Saya terus terang harus menanyakan ini kepada pemerintah gitu. Kalau kemudian anggaran terbesar itu di Kementerian Sosial dalam bentuk perlindungan sosial, seharusnya ini yang dikerjakan oleh pemerintah begitu ya.
Commission 9 of the House evaluates the famine disaster in Yakuhimo, Papua will also have an impact on the achievement of the National Health Resilience Development Indicators. Rifki Makdudi, TV Parlemen, reports.
After the break, we bring you more interesting updates, so stick around to only on House News. Malaysian youngsters have gained international attention for holding a pro-Palestinian protest in the virtual world through the Roblox game.
Amid a massive global solidarity with the Palestinian cause and in protest over Israel's attack on Gaza, youngsters who couldn't attend the demonstration in real life have been holding marches in the virtual world through the popular game Roblox. Thousands of Malaysians, many of them children, have taken to the virtual world of Roblox to attend pro-Palestine protests. Groups of children are seen in videos holding Palestinian and Malaysian flag on a wide red road, marching down the streets and standing in union as part of the protests. As quoted from South China Morning Post, the 2-hour virtual rally streamed live on TikTok. This is the first in Malaysia since Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel that killed more than 1,000 casualties, most of them civilians. Roblox, a US-based company, is popular among younger Malaysians for its game creation system that allows users to program and play games created by other users. The online rally was organized by user Teacher Z, a motivational speaker and gaming streamer who creates content for the Malaysian market on Roblox.
One of the best things to do in Prague is visit the Lego Museum to spend a memorable day that will take you back to your childhood time.
The Prague Museum of Bricks not only has the most exhibits in the Czech Republic, but also in the whole world. The museum specializes in the history of this unique building kit, with Lego proudly honored as the toy of the century. More than 1 million bricks have been used to create the exhibits on display. Take a journey into the time of the pirate, travel to the era when knights fought, or to a different galaxy that is full of spaceships and stars. Visit Harry Potter's magic world or experience adventure with the extraordinary Indiana Jones. Part of the museum is also a shop where you can find usual catalog sets limited edition that are no longer produced. Among other things, the store also offers a wide selection of minifigures and the possibility of buying loose Lego pieces. The museum visit can easily be completed in an hour, although if you head to the specially allocated space for creating your models, you might well spend longer there. Kids can drive their trains, get a fairground carousel moving, or make their models in the children's corner. Everyone has lots of fun at the museum. After all, the name Lego comes from a simple combination meaning play well.
Indonesia has lots of fun traditional games that kids really enjoy. These games are a big part of Indonesian culture, which have been passed from generation to generation.
Indonesia is a country that is rich in culture, one of which is reflected in a variety of traditional games. These traditional games not only provide entertainment, but they also foster social interaction, teamwork, and creativity. Also known as dakon, is a traditional game played by 2 players, and each of them needs to fill the holes in the board with 7 congklak pieces. After filling the holes, players will take turns moving the pieces clockwise, one by one until all pieces in their hands are placed on the board. Gundu is a popular traditional children's game where the players need to flick a small ball called gundu or marbles. Gundu is played on a flat surface. The history of this popular game began to gain popularity in France and wider areas, including the Netherlands. This probably was how Indonesians came to know gundu while Indonesia was under Dutch colonial rule. Bekel originally developed in East Java, influenced by Dutch culture. The word bekel itself was derived from the Dutch word bekelspel, meaning knucklebone game. The game is carried out by collecting bekel seeds after the bekel ball is tossed into the air. The seeds are usually seashell, sometimes made of brass or plastic, while the ball is a ping-pong-sized ball, made of rubber.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for tuning in. See you and have a good day.